have left that destination. I like that place. It's called Deep Creek State Park, and it was nice. So I left there, and I'm now headed for some dispersed camping and give my I'm gonna give a shot at boondocking type of camping. And so this is my first time, and I have no idea how to find these places. So I relied on Chat GPT. Gave me some coordinates, so I plugged them in to my Google Map and Waze, and I'm headed there now. And got my road dog here. She's just watching, and so let's get there safely. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing this thing up close. So while I was at Deep Creek State Park, I did try to refill my freshwater tank, but they turned off the potable water spigot for the season. So here I am trying to Google potable water near me here in this country. I had stopped by a couple of gas stations with no luck. And so now I'm sitting here wondering, how do people who travel in the winter refill their freshwater tank? If you could let me know in the comments, I would appreciate that. Y'all, so when this street transitioned from paved road to this rocky road, there was a sign that basically said there will no longer be plowing snow from this point forward. So I'm making a mental note to not come back here in the deep winter with snowing. And y'all, the road was so bumpy in places that my Murphy bag actually unlatched. But lucky for me, my Murphy bed is on a winch, so the winch caught it. So here I am arriving at the top of this hike up this rocky road, and I'm looking to find is there a place to pull off? And up ahead right here is a bunch of people that look like they're going hiking.
You've arrived at your destination.
So I'm not feeling like I'm going to find a place to pull off. So I am just going to turn around right here. gonna head back into this parking lot and park right here. So hi, I am sitting here in Vanna. Me and Xena, we just got back from walking one of the trails here at this dispersed camping site. It's a parking lot, so the lot is for those who they want to go and hit the trails. There's multiple trails here, and the rule is to camp like 300 feet from the main street. But here I am in the lot, and my understanding at this particular place, you have to walk in. You can't camp 300 feet from the street nor the trail. So I guess folks would walk in and they would hike to a location to camp. Now I can't drive this van into the woods, you know. So I don't know if the rule applies to not staying parked and just staying in my van, because I have no intention of pitching a tent up in the woods. I just don't want to do that. It's cold. So I'm hoping to be discreet and just, stay in the van. Far as anyone know, I'm parked here and I took my tent and we went out looking for a campsite. But I'm here. I'm in here. I hope I am not going to get in trouble for this, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here in the van, just recuperating from the trail, the hike on the trail. I want to do it again tomorrow. And, if I'm still here, I think I will be. But Xena had such a great time, man. If she wasn't on the leash, she would just be gone. She was just having so much fun. So I'm gonna do the trail again, a different trail though, tomorrow, and see how long I could stay here, boondocking. I have 100% battery right now, as I just came from the other campsite, and it had electrical hiccup, so I was able to power up to 100% before I left, and I got maybe 2/3 or 2/3 worth of fresh water. So I have enough water for just me, to get me through the next 2 or 3 days. And then I will head back home. This would be a week test. So far, the test is nice. I don't know if I learned a whole lot, but I'll let you know as I figure that out. Okay, you guys, just checking in. Okay, so y'all, let me show you where Xena is going to be for the night. Right now, she's parked right in front of the heater. And this is because I am closing the pocket door to keep the van warmer. And so, get ready to go to bed. You know, it's quiet here and not much to do. So it's actually early, like 9, a little after 9 o'clock. And I'm just gonna lay in bed for about an hour until the heat goes off. Get up early in the morning, start all over. So here we are at the top, and y'all, the view is beautiful up here. Nice looking out, but that it is a cliff and a drop off, so I wanted to be careful too. But it's beautiful, y'all. So the ground, this trail here has a lot of standing water, and I know I'm jumping rock to rock trying to avoid stepping in the water. But it was fun. Come on. day, another breakfast. Today I'm having waffle. Got me a little mini waffle maker and got it waffle. So here we go. Bon appetit. So a trick that I did for preventing solids from going down into my gray tank is sticking this mesh piece here in the opening. Okay, we're down to 85% battery and charging. Solar is charging on up. It's a cloudy day, so I'm surprised. And can't see. Let's see how much fuel I have. If you see the fuel there, it says I'm a little over a half a tank. So that means it's really more like a half a tank because my gauge is kind of slanted, so it's more fuel on the side of the gauge, so it thinks it has more, but the other side where the fuel is sucked out is a little higher. So I had it leveled, but I guess I didn't do it right, and the little block that I was sitting on has been removed. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. Making good progress on how much battery capacity I have left, and I still have water here. I think I got a good amount of water. Running out though. But I have one more day here, so I'm gonna go take Xena out for another walk, and make it a nice long walk, and then we're gonna come back and have the evening here. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to get on real quickly before I end this day. It got dark out here really early, like 6. And I am here taking I'm going to bed, not really in bed, but I am in bed early because I have to get up in the middle of the night to clock in. So I wanted to get on before this day ended, so that you guys know that with Xena. She's behind me. So we're both on this sofa now. I would not let her in my bed, but it's funny I let her on my sofa. That's funny, right? But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna see you guys in the morning, because I'm gonna sleep until I get on the clock, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep, probably put the Murphy bed down at that point. I don't want to put the Murphy bed down and put it back up and put it back down just to clock in, because my monitor here is what I use for my my workstation. So we had a good day today though. We did a nice long hike on the rocks. So it was a good day. So we didn't spend the whole day inside, but it did get dark early. It's like 6 o'clock, maybe because the clock was set back last night, so that may have affected how dark it got quickly out here. So anyway, I want to say good night to you guys. See you in the morning. I might leave and go back home one day early because I'm out of water. I mean, I'm not out of water, but it's starting to sputter, so that means I'm pretty much out. So I'll tell you tomorrow what happened there. So I'm gonna say good night. See you tomorrow. Y'all, here is Xena sunbathing while I am working. So I decided to make my way back home one day early today. This mainly because I am out of water in my freshwater tank, and I really want to stop by the dumping station. It's been a week. My next stop has a dumping station and it has water, but um didn't want to make the drive for just a one day stay. I will probably come back out and go to that planned stop and just stay for more days than just one. But anyway, I had an enjoyable week, and so I think this test was great. I did not run out of power. I did run out of diesel for my heater, and I had some issues starting the heater on occasion. So I need to look into that because it shouldn't be, not starting or taking 2 or 3 times to start. Had that problem before, got past it, and now it's back. So I want to go home, double check my fuel lines and the furnace and all of that, and make sure that's good. So let's get back home. So as I drive back down this mountain, I do want to say that I did look into my diesel heater issue, and I believe it has something to do with the length of my entire loop, my coolant loop, and I think there is a spec that indicates that my loop should not exceed 12 meters, and I believe my loop does exceed 12 meters. So I'm thinking that it has something to do with the coolant not reaching the temperature that is expected. So maybe I need a better coolant pump, or redo some plumbing. But in the meantime, I did find a workaround, and I can talk about that maybe in another video. But yeah, just want to let you know I did check into this issue. So I am, making my way down this mountain very carefully, and actually I'm going slow. I just sped up the video, so I'm going really. So one last thing I want to say before I end this video is that my step 4 porta potty, when I got home, I discovered it was leaking. So now that's another thing I gotta figure out.
Continue straight for 40 minutes to US 48 East. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe.